Welcome everybody, I'm J.R. Ellis and we're starting into our housing hike. This is casually touring player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online, seeing the cool things that you can do with the housing editor, with the cool furnishings, with the cool homes, and a creative mind. So we are going to go and tour 9 homes today on PCEU. Each week I tour homes on PCEU and PCNA, and we'll go tour these, get some decoration inspiration along the way. We are starting with Bryus's Old Mistfell Manor. They are from the Crab United Defense Guild. Crabs United. That's good, that's good. They said that this was their latest creation, that they were very proud of it. So it's a tip from Blind Stargazer, guild leadership of Crabs United. Okay, here we go, here we go. They're a fun guild on PCEU. Oh, this is really nice. I like all the planters up there. It's very colorful here. So this is Old Mistfell. Maybe bringing some newness to the oldness here. Oh, this is a... Oh, this is cool. We have an awesome vineyard. Using some of these trellises, just kind of sinking those down into the ground and then dressing them up with like the grape bunches or with the ivies. It feels very modern. I just really like that look. It's just Bruce, just call him Bruce. What's that eye doing there? Silent eye? The eye is silent. That's okay. I like the look of this. Feels more like a practical place. Even the fountain over this way just kind of feels like it's capturing the stream water. Just a kind of a pretty thing back in a corner, maybe some place to get away and have some peace with the butterflies. It's just Bruce. Bruce was taken. Okay. And then I will stop emphasizing the eye. Okay, Bruce. Okay, we have a vineyard. Let's see what else we have here. Maybe supplies for the vineyard. I always like a good supply shed like this. I don't know what it is. It's always just practical. Things that are accessible, kind of put away, but you can grab them when you need them. So it's not totally cluttered. And then what do we have here? Oh, we have we have lots of grapes. An overabundance of grapes from the vineyard. We have a feast, a harvest feast. The red leaves on the vines would maybe tell me that it would be a little bit later in the season, maybe closer to harvest season, right? So maybe we are having a feast to celebrate. Or just a nice place to come and sit and paint in the calm serenity of the vineyard. I like it. This is just a great scene with an animal companion. There's a very relaxing feel to this home. Maybe try to get some screenshots along the way, and I'll upload those to my spicyeconomics.com website. Everyone always says, the best letter to add when a name is taken is an H. It's almost always silent. Well, you could do that. If you add an H to the end of Bruce, I'd be like, Bruce, eh? See, it's... always emphasize it. The weirdness. And inside, keeping with the theme of the vineyard, we have the wine stomping tubs. Perfect, perfect. Even maybe adding some extra ingredients here. Flavorants. Spices. Preservatives. maybe. Various necessary things. And we do have goblets here for tasting. It seems like it might be a little bit of a taste testing setup. And storage back here. Lots of wine's being stored up. It's a fun place. I never realized how much the light actually catches on that mirror. This is the Elsewhere wall mirror. It's a stealable item. kind of cool. Okay. Doesn't actually reflect things, but it does catch the light in weird ways. Then up above, dinner with wine and grapes. So many grapes. An overabundance of grapes. And cheese, that's right. One stargazer from Crabs United says, even mud crabs like the drink of wine. And then up above, bedroom with tub. So practical place. So most of the home here is just really designated as a workspace for the, like the winery, and then but you do have a practical living space up here as well. So ends up working pretty well as a functional winery. Beautiful. Love the style here. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. And thank you, Blind Stargazer. Okay, we'll continue with our housing hike. No particular theme to this. So just a winery. Let's see what Silverwind has for us in their Moon Sugar. Oh, I remember going to the Moon Sugar of Silverwind before. I believe they had a tiny house in here for a contest, and I had come and toured that on a previous housing hike. It was awesome because they just had like a super, super small square plot, and the requirements was just to use that as a footprint, and you could build up vertically, and they did a good job of doing that. I think that's what it was. Is that it? Okay, cool. But they had, when I was going to that, they had weird stuff floating in the sky, and they Silverwind has actually been able to complete that now and invited me back. They say the temple is in the sky. Take the stairs to the left or follow the wooden planks to get into the small house by the water. That was Argonian. No, was that not yours, Silverwind? I remember 2 Moon Sugars. This was a small one by the water. Oh, okay. Whose was that then? I don't remember. Oh no, I'm getting them all confused. Tore too many houses. No, can never tore enough houses. Okay, so we have, the 2 ways to go for this. You had an amazing garden. I remember that. Okay, there's 2 ways to go. Oh, I visited 2 small houses last time. Okay. Okay, so we have a temple. So what fits with a temple theme? We have... Oh, hi. It's Silverwind, who's here on EU. Good. Glad I'm doing these a little earlier in the day. So, like an Elsewhere altar here, the 2 Moons altar. Overlooking everything. Great view from up here. I like the Elsewhere walls and the floor. They just have a really... I don't know, good look, because it's not necessarily new, but it's not necessarily super old, but it's just that right balance that kind of makes it seem like a functional temple could work in it. So I think this is good. Like this statue over here might look to be hundreds of years old. Not like ancient, but, you know, still revered. Revered enough to have been taken care of enough. I don't know, it's that weird balance. The time on it's nice. Seems like it can last a while, but only if it's well maintained. Okay, so Silverwind says that this is a temple to different races of Tamriel. Oh, so we might have... Okay, so we might have, like, the Khajiit more style over here. And then over here we have... Giving more of a Murkmire vibe from that. Let's see. I mean, this feels like a swamp. Feels like mud. Feels like this would be more Argonian, but not everything is Argonian up here. Oh, I like how you have a pond up here. With the crystals, with the lily pads. Are those visual effects? I think you do have 7 visual effects in here, so you probably added just a couple of subtle things throughout this. Needle Wizard says the ultra floors and walls are nice because they look aged without looking grungy. That's right, a good way of saying that. Yeah, so you can just use subtle like water effects using essential housing tools. It's an add-on made by Kernel 05. You can add visual effects to add different colors and other things to your home. It's an amazing thing. I'm going to follow Silvervin because I think they know I'm going to get lost otherwise. Let's see, what do we have? We have a library. Pretty open here. I wonder what the deal with the wheat is. There's got to be a... Why is the wheat here? That's what I want to know. Maybe this would be filling in kind of like papyrus for like paper making? Something like that? I'm not sure. Would that be why wheat would be there? Maybe. Maybe they're making paper. Or maybe it's something else. An offering for a good harvest. Could be. Could be. Never really see... That's actually one thing I maybe haven't seen too much with housing in ESO, is you'll maybe see papers and books and quills, but you don't really see the process of how those come to be. I mean, especially given the era, the lack of technology, you would think there'd be a process to that. My mom used to make paper, so now I'm curious about it. So we have a cool Murkmire calendar here. It's an interesting way of kind of mixing the gazebo, the Elsewhere gazebo, with like the Murkmire like statues and whatnot. It nearly fits really well right here, right? Use wheat as a dye. Could be that. Could be that. They just magically make the books. That's right. Hermea's Mora just spews them out. Something. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Wait, wave. Okay, good to see you. Good to see you, Dory. You know, Richard says making paper is fun, messy but fun. Uh-oh. I lost you. Wait, they like fell down somewhere. Yep, there we are. There we are. Not getting lost. I'm totally not lost already. This way? Maybe? Maybe? I have a temple. Temple in the sky. Which makes it fun, because I know I'm going to fall at some point. Okay, so continuing with the theme of kind of different races being represented here. So this would be more of the orcish friezes. Statue rock faces. It's interesting how you... Like, if I were on the ground and just was looking at this, I would think that this is just part of a forest, right? But we're, like, floating, like, 100 feet up in the air. So, it's a little scary. Just a nice place to come and pay some respects, or think on things. Take in the details of the friezes. It really allows you to, like, take in an individual furnishing instead of just like looking at it and then moving on. A bit more reverent in that way. Summer's Day says, hello, J Hart in chat. Thank you, thank you. Great to see ya. And up here we might have more of an Altmer style statue. Aliad. Maybe more Altmer. High elf look. Oh no. She's good, she's good. Stormhawk doesn't think that she can't get in, but she can get in. It's okay. I'll have the door unlocked for her. She'll eventually figure that out. Anyway. I like the look here, I like the look. If you are hearing the doorbell. And we're very high up. Butterflies. It's amazing how Silvervin has been able to do these layers where like the more and more high up we go, we still have the boulders and the greenery, the trees. So good use of like the plants and even just like a little animal here and there. It makes it look like this is still a very lively place. So That's fantastic. Thank you, Silvervind. Northumberland says, reminds me of James Cameron's Avatar. Yeah, what were they? The Hallelujah Mountains? Something like that. Kind of the floating rocks up there, right? Philip Voper with a follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to our housing hike. Just admiring Silvervind's temple in the sky right now. I think I saw about everything. This is one of those risky things about doing something like an homage to different races of Tamriel, because then it's like, oh, you didn't do mine, and then they kind of feel left out. So they covered enough. They covered the important ones. None of the others matter. That's right. If you feel left out, you should. No, I'm being terrible. I'm just thank you, Silverfind. Beautiful home. It's always just nice to fan the flames. Let's see. Let's continue on to Lavathi's Hammer Death. Blind Stargazer says, I really like the floating rock islands with trees on it. A bit like Avatar. That's right. Thank you, Silvervin, for re-inviting me to your Moon Sugar. Lovely temple in the sky. It's amazing. Okay, Lavathi has Hammer Death Bungalow. Was a more normal house from Lavathi? Oh no. Lavathi only does amazing houses, so this one's only going to be normal. It's only going to be like a little bit amazing instead of like super amazing. No, it's going to be normal. It's going to be amazing in its own way. Okay, so we have the merchant welcoming us. I see the flowing water. It makes me wonder if maybe it's going to be like a spa, a retreat of some sort. Silvervin says, happy you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Sorry, it says really nice. Love your temples. Okay, so seems to be a paying customer type of thing if they have a guest log. Okay, what do we have here? Lovely fountain just to kind of greet us. Looks very natural. We do have like a grill. Fun stuff. We even have a chopping block. Oh, that's creative. Lavathi, I'm loving this. Stormahawk says... Oh, well, Storm, I actually had to unplug the lights back here because they were way too bright. Do you want me to replug them in? Let me know, because I don't have my Darth Porgius right now. Beautiful grill. Okay, one second. Let's take that in. Okay, here we go. The flames there. Great way of doing this. Oh, I like the painting here just being used like as a carpet. I think it's kind of being used as a carpet there. Kind of difficult to sink that in enough in which you don't see the frame of the painting. One Stargazer says, I bet J Hart is going to go poof suddenly at some point. Probably. Oh, I like this fake door. It's a fake door, like a cellar door. Maybe like the ingredients for the restaurant might be back here. What are you using for that? Some sort of a dwarven furnishing. They nearly look like the petals from the loom. I'm not quite certain on that. Do they stick out that far back? Because that's really cool. I really like the texture on these. Super elaborate. Maybe it's a loom. They're just a little offset. Might be that. It's cool though. It's cool. So it's like more of a practical kitchen feel that way. Silvervin says lots of nice details. We have a plate back here too. Makes me wonder if this is more like not a place where you come to eat. This might just be the kitchen and then the food is brought here and then I think maybe the food is carried out here. Yes, okay, that makes more sense. So this isn't like you gather around the grill to eat. This is just like a food prep area. Fancy food prep area. Pretty open. You can say hi to the chef. The food's brought out here and carried out here where you can eat. Oh, and we have Minx222 with a follow. Thank you. We do have Lavathius here and Hachiko-chan, who seem to have embedded themselves in a table somehow. Not gonna ask what that's about, but that's okay. Good to see you, Hachiko-chan and Lavathi. Oh, we have a gong. I'm gonna ring the gong. That's my way of saying hi. Great to see ya. Tila says, that's a homely and comfy rustic restaurant. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Stabbity Doom. If you haven't followed Stabbity Doom yet, definitely go give Stabbity Doom a follow at twitch.tv/StabbityDoom. Does amazing stuff with housing. Makes beautiful creations there too. Oh, the fire here. This is an amazing fireplace. Like the multi-tiered look of it. We have a fan here. It nearly makes me think that this would be like a window. I'm just picturing that being a window to the outside, though it almost with the fan there. With the fan, it makes me wonder. Like if it had little curtains on it, I would think it would be like a little play set, like a puppet show place, but I don't think that's what it is. Ula Kapala with a follow. Thank you, thank you. Hachiko-chan says we were trying to make me sit, but it didn't work. Oh no. I love the plants over here on the side too. Just very busy. Nearly looks like a painting. Because there's so much going on. It's so dense that I could just imagine that being more like a painting or a tapestry. I don't even know if that's what they were going for, but this kind of looks like nice colors there in the corner. Zombie above the fire. I'm just trying to make sense of this. It's hard to unpack everything that's going on here, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna get a screenshot of it. Ulukapala says it's a painting in the Merkmeyer bookshelf. Okay, that seems to make sense. Hachiko-san, you're going to reserve a table for tonight. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, what else do we have here? So, kind of continuing with the spa restaurant look. Or just like a really fancy restaurant. Oh, this is an entire home, isn't it? So it is just a fancy restaurant. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, I didn't even notice this coming in, but like there's the clockwork support beams here, and you can actually see through them, so it doesn't feel claustrophobic that way. I mean, it kind of is enough to make you path over here, but it's very open. It's very open, very visible. Great way of using the padding here, so you have a really big bench. It's awesome. It's awesome. Did I miss anything? What does the roof look like? Oh, I didn't really... Wait, is there more up there? I don't necessarily think I'm supposed to go up there. Loathi always does a beautiful job with the water and the plants and the rocks. Just like even this lovely fountain coming into the restaurant. It's just gorgeous. Okay. I think that will do it. Thank you, Lavathi. They said it was a more normal home, and instead it was like the most fancy restaurant ever. Neither says this is nice. I'd eat there in real life. Okay, thank you, thank you. We'll keep moving along with our housing hike. Okay, we're going to go to Bean Sprouts Humble Mud up next. I think they just said, come look at my Humble Mud, so I'm going to go look at their Humble Mud. Juko-chan says, very nice job, Lavathi. Thank you so much. Piano has been drinking says, very pretty. I agree, I agree. Okay, continuing along. Bean Sprouts Humble Mud. Let's see what Bean Sprout has to offer. Not the first home of Bean Sprouts I've toured. I don't recall Again, I tore so many houses, I can't keep them all straight. So I'm sorry if I mix them up ever. um, that's why you can go look at all the screenshots on my website. Sorry, it says, do you mind if you visit mine next? Oh, let me prioritize you next, okay? Sorry. Probably time constraints. Okay, Beansprout has a Humble Mud, which is a small home. Does have a courtyard, though. So what do we have here? It feels very Argonian. We have a frog collar. We have an Argonian egg. Using some of these Merkmeyer tables and beds. I think maybe the backs of some bookcases to make a really sturdy fireplace. I actually really love the look of that. Just really draws you into it. Now, let's see, what else do we have here? So just kind of like a little... It's kind of a funny place because I see the books here. I see the scrolls. So this is supposed to be like a study area or like a library, like an Argonian library. And then we have the frog collar. So this is relaxing music. It helps you get into the pages of your book, right? Maybe it works for Argonians. I think I would find it a little distracting. Or maybe it puts your mind at ease, really lets you take in the words on the page. Maybe turn that off when you're reading. It's a little loud. Okay, and in the courtyard, which this barely looks like a courtyard that you're walking into, but you can tell it's a courtyard here, do have... So almost all the build here is in the courtyard. That's cool. So this inside really is just like a getaway, and then everything else here is like food, and I'm imagining maybe there will be a bedroom up above. Let's see. So nice dining room. Nice little garden here. With animals. Very one with nature. Really playing up the Argonian swampy look. Yeah, it's like multi-story home here. Don't mind the salamanders. They don't bite. Too much, at least. And over here we have a kitchen. With fish. Argonians tend to eat a lot of fish, so that makes sense. Love the bonding chimes. I could just hear those every once in a while. The clanking bamboo. Okay, going up, going up. More book. Beansprout must have an affinity for that. There's the bonding chimes. Beautiful, colorful. Just a little nice, subtle, relaxing sound. Hachiko-chan says, so many cute details. I know. Nevi says it looks cozy. Yeah, the Nixad. That's one thing about the swamp, is it's like a tough life. And things are beautiful, yet threatening. And up above, we do have a bedroom. So, making it like a practical living space with place for eating, place for sleeping, place for guests, place for reading. A very well-rounded living situation here. And a lovely view to your neighbors. Just a great bedroom. I love a bedroom with a view here. This wouldn't have worked very well unless if they had built the second story. And but just a note, like, I'm taking this a little bit for granted, but Beansprout did an amazing job of making the structure of this house, right? Because all that you see here is in the courtyard, so every piece of like wooden support and wall and roof piece has all been placed here. None of that's there, and it just looks so natural. Like it is part of the home. So, looks great. That looks great. Piano has been drinking. Says, good use of this property. And then building up high, and then you get a different view of everything, right? So you're looking more down at everything. You can see out a bit farther that way. Okay, that's amazing, Bean Sprout. Northumbrian says exceptional when you think of the slot count. Yeah, they're I didn't even notice that. They're exactly at 200 out of 200. It feels like double that. It really does. So getting really picky with, like, where do you put the details to make this feel full, even though it's only 200 items. Great job, good job. Okay. And we'll move on to the next one. Thank you, Bean Sprout. Go to, oh wait, we're going to go to Sari's next. Okay, we'll do that. Nevi says, I like how they keep the style unique without using too much. Great job. Lola says, I don't usually like the Argonian style, but this is too adorable. Silverfin says, it's amazing how the rooms are created. Yeah, that was Humble Mud, but that was mostly in the courtyard. The inside of the Humble Mud was just the library. Okay, we're going to Sari's next. Heart says, Beanie is really talented furnisher. Love her Humble Mud. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, so Sari's, we're going to Ample Domicile. So this is actually a fun thing, because Sari's had previously taken part in our multi-craft challenge and had made these amazing chameleons. I'm pretty confident that Sari's ended up being one of the top winners for this. But they said that they have since added a garden here, and they want to invite me for a revisit now that they've actually added to this before, because this was pretty barren before. So we do have more upcoming contests for February. You can check those up on the forums under the housing section, and have 4 contests. We have our Hearts Challenge, we have a 2020 Build Challenge, which is actually kind of similar to this, because the 2020 Build Challenge is use 20 of one furnishing and 20 of another furnishing and just come up with something creative. The multi-craft challenge was similar because it was use exactly 100 of a crafted furnishing. And that's what Sari's did here with these beds, and made these chameleons out of it. It's crazy creative. So then we have a TV shows contest and a stadiums contest coming up for February too. Now, I will likely have to move my Hearts challenge for the coming week. Just heads up on that. Okay, so the chameleons are here, and then Sari's. Wow, Sari's is here. Sari's. It's good to see ya. When you said that you added like a garden, I thought that maybe you just added some plants to it, but you added like this whole other structure. That's amazing. What do we have here? We have like a skull here. Maybe it's like a chameleon skull. King of the chameleons. Maybe. What did this used to be? A big thing. Some big thing. Big monstery thing. It's cool. I kind of want to get up there. I don't know how Sari's got up there. Maybe along this way. Well, let's check out the rest of the garden here. A lot more color. So, what do you do to really spruce up your garden? Oh, sorry. Sorry, it says that the names of the chameleons. Here's maybe Leon, and here's Cammy. Cammy and Leon. Sorry, you're funny. Yeah, this is just made out of beds. I like it. They have like little fuzzy parts to them. I don't know how Sari's thought of that. You wanted either a Skull Island feel or a terrarium. Oh, that would make sense for a terrarium. Oftentimes, like a terrarium that might have lizards in it, usually go with like an arid type of a look. Maybe you have like a skull in it, sand, maybe a couple of like succulents or something like that. But chameleons are a little bit more tropical, so that makes sense as far as having. You still have the skull here, but you have rocks instead of sand, and you have all the glowy stuff. So I really love the look of this with lots of color. These are from those lunar cactus, multi-hued. It's like a weird name, like multi-hued lunar cactus trio or something like that. Very colorful plants. And then we have like wedding blossoms, just add a little bit of light here and there, maybe even a couple of candles where necessary. And little bit of a like swamp gas look with those witches bog totems. Trying to see if I can't get a good screenshot with both Cammy and Leon. I've just even the, like the little placement of the arms here, like little grippy fingers like the chameleons have. I love it. I love it. It's amazing how little details like that can matter. Oh no, there's gotta be a good way. Maybe if I'm on top of the skull, I'll actually be able to get a good screenshot. Oh no, easier said than done. Can I go in the skull? Doesn't seem like it. Aha! I've beaten the system. Oh no! I've become one with the skull. I missed a jump. Uh-oh. Oh no! I look behind the curtain there. There we go. Now I can see everything. See things the way it's meant to be seen. Maybe a bit more so. So colorful. Can see everything from up here. Okay, awesome, awesome. It's very stylized, Lilith says. His head was beaten. Now you can tell it's the cause of death there. Crushing blow to the back of the head. Would make sense. Okay, sorry, thank you so much for re-inviting me here. This is beautiful. And you have amazing talent. Fine Stargazer says that, yes, the colors are amazing. Okay, we'll keep moving along. And take part in our upcoming housing contests. That'd be great. Okay, we went to Bean Sprouts. We did not go to Dory's place yet, though. Dory says that they have a winter park in their Exercise Coven Cottage. I don't think winter when I think Exercise Coven Cottage, so I'm definitely piquing my curiosity. How do you turn the Exercise Coven Cottage into a winter park? Is it just going to be snow piles? Billions of snow piles? That would help. maybe they got by without that. Sleigh rides off the roof. Oh, that'd be fun. Let's see. Oh, it definitely does look like a winter park. We even have the festive music here. Oh, wow. I didn't think they could pull it off this well. It is billions of snow piles. That helps. Even adding like the snow to the roof really sets the scene here. Oh, we have a tree. I want to say I had gone to Dory's and seen Dory's tree before during our Festive Trees contest. I thought it was in a different home, though. May have copy-pasted it with essential housing tools over to this house, or maybe it was here all the time. Dory, you're here. Did you move this? I thought it was in a different home, because I thought it had like a black backdrop to it. It's the same home? It is? Did you change it? I don't remember that. Yeah, I love the tree here, though. This is not the same at all, though, right? I didn't miss all of this before. Merry Akatosh miss. That's right. So, festive winter home in the Exercise Coven Cottage. With walls for night effect. Okay, that's what you had closed it off. That's why it looked totally different. Oh, I like how we have like a little ice skating rink in the fountain here. It's cute. It's festive. Maybe like hot cocoa or cider with cookies. String lights up above. Getting creative with those harbor floats and the little Khajiit yarn balls. That's fun, that's fun. Oh, wait. So I think I was trying to make sense of this. Because this nearly looks like a chocolate thing. It looks like you're making like caramel apples here. Is that what you're doing? So you have apples and you have like sugar, and you're making caramel dipped apples. Is that what it is? That's amazing. That's cool. So that's really making good use of this Argonian branch light, because it looks like apples that are just dripping with caramel. That's really fun. I like fun things like this. Apple candy, yeah, candied apples there. And we have games. Throw oranges at the mugs there, try to knock them down. Makes your teeth hurt, as it should. Let's see, we have... Oh no! There's been a murder. It looks like there's maybe been a murder. Or they just flopped over. I'm sure they're okay. They'll be fine. More lights up here. Oh. I don't think I've used this. I don't think I've seen a cage used like this before. This is a filigree cage. Very expensive to craft. Requires chromium plating. But caging a fire makes sense. Nephis says... Oh, Nephis, that's you. Oh. I love you, Nephis. If you haven't gone and followed Nephis yet, you definitely ought to. Over at twitch.tv/NephisQS. I love the waterfall in the back here, too. With the scrying basin as a good catching pool for the water. Maybe gain some screenshots. Okay. Quick to jump to murder. Well, they kind of fell apart. They become one with the snow. Or maybe they're... I don't know. It looks tragic. What is it not then? Is it not murder? What is it if it's not murder? It's an accident. Fine, I have no solid proof on any of them. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Even in Snowmare land. They're building one. Sure they are. Sure. Look at all those devious smiles. That's right. That's right. They're so proud of themselves. Oh, it's a kid's playground. Seems about right. Okay, and inside, a bit more out of the cold here, away from the murderous Snowmare, we have... Eat. Oh, we have like a vending machine, nearly? Or not, just a nice display case. Pies and sweet rolls and breads and drinks. It looks more like a vending machine, just the way that things are kind of lined up. Or just a nice refrigerator. It's fancy, though. Guess it'd make more sense for it to be a fridge. Anyway, you can do it however you want to do it. Ooh, I like how Dory has mixed the different cabinets together, because what that ends up doing is adding these little cubby holes for different mugs and whatnot. DeCurl says these are very quality ideas. Some of them might be stealable. That's true. I mean, I like it if people get decoration inspiration. That's what I call it. That's what I call it. You're inspired to do something, like make a fancy couch using beds. I don't know, I guess people have different thoughts about the ethics of stealing housing ideas from each other. Whatever. I won't go into that. So you can use this nice flat bench, and then just put two of them together, and then you get a nice bench with a back to it, which is a lot more practical. It's techniques. It's about techniques. Okay, thank you, Dory. Okay, we'll keep going with our housing hike. Yoku with a follow. Thank you, thank you. I don't think I ever thanked Uluk Apollo with a follow. Thank you. We've been chatting here too. Thank you. They're building it. Oh, Dory says that they're building a snowman, not murdering it. Fine, fine, fine. We'll go with what the homeowner's intent was. Okay, they're building another. They're building a friend. They're building a friend. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, Omer Hart's Old Mistfell. I think I have a little bit of a... Oh, I see. I see. Omer Hart going fancy on me. Building a path here. Omer Hart... I have a bit of backstory. They say that this is an Imperial Legion camp built on a collapsed mine near Skyrim. And... Oh, and... Okay, so they use this for their guild as a roleplay location. It's a Legion camp overlooking Bruma, which would be in Vardenfell. Right? Bruma. I think so. Bruma's in Vardenfell. And in the summer, because there is no snow, our guild name is the Imperial Enclave, a roleplay guild representing the remaining Legion of Cyrodiil in those troubled times. Cyrodiil. Bruma's in Cyrodiil. Of course it is. It's in the northern part. It's the captured town. What am I thinking? Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you. Bruma's in Cyrodiil. I know that. New and no put together. Bruma's in Cyrodiil. That's where you get medium armor gear with your AP. Okay, so it makes sense. So, overlooking Bruma, in Cyrodiil, their guild, the Imperial Enclave, is a roleplay guild representing the remaining Legion of Cyrodiil in these troubled times. Okay, there we go, there we go. And it was built on a collapsed mine. So let's see, what does an Imperial encampment look like? And what do they do to roleplay? Ah, I see the Imperial horse here. Wait, is that... Oh, these must be guildies. Oh no, they're guarding. I snuck in anyway. You're not doing a very good job guarding. Might have to report you. Oh, we do have a camp. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. So they're protecting everything back here. Oh, this is fun. There's like a lot back here. This is Omer Hart's Mistfell. Old Mistfell. Okay. Oh no, which way do I go? There's the camp. I want to check out the outskirts of the camp first. What are they protecting against? What is the guildie protecting against here? I was thinking Balmora. That's right. Just all the B's and the A's. Thank you, sorries. See. Oh, we have weapons coming in. Makes sense for an Imperial camp. That's cool, just using those Craglorn sconces with the sword hilts. Maybe some drinks? Other needed supplies? We have a cave here. No, they said it was built on top of an old cave. So what might... This might be part of it. Might be part of the cave. Old bear cave with a bat. Oh, this is a little long. It's the bat that we got from the ESO livestream, right? Makes sense in the cave. I don't really think I've seen the bats being used in housing yet. But that's the cool thing about collectibles, like the pets and the mounts, is that you can just use them as furnishing items, like the horses here. Then we have the camp. It's very colorful. The reds and the golds definitely feels very Imperial. With the camp. With the tent. You might recognize this tent. It's from doing PvP. Or the siege equipment. Oh, you're even repairing the siege equipment. Oh, that's cool. I don't see this enough because there's not like a big mix of PvPers and housing people, like in the Venn diagram. Like, so actually seeing some of this big siege equipment within housing is fun to see. And then, ooh, we have Omer Hart. And other guildies. Hey, it's Northumbrian, Nashgar, Amraz. They're role-playing. They're role-playing their hearts out here. They are plotting. They are protecting. They are making gold. They're funding their troops. Oh, they have enemies. They have... Oh, yes. Yes, what are you reading? Secret plans. Secret plans. You'll have to kill me if I take a peek. Oh no, I should probably stop peeking. You want to come roleplay? I love the styling here. Like, it looks very... It just looks perfect as far as, like, everybody having their role, their own personality, yet all still part of the same fold here. Everybody has a role, and they're fulfilling that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Get some screenshots along the way, too. And then... more back here. Ooh. It did a clever thing. It did a clever thing. Which is the boundaries of this house don't go out very far. But... Omer Hart very cleverly built out an entire extra little embankment here with the posts and the ground and the rocks. It looks very naturally set here. And then adding the extra siege equipment out there. So you can't actually get out there, but expanding on the footprint of the home. Because that's one thing that you can do, is you can kind of push things outside of the boundaries of the house. You can still see them, you can't get to them. It's very difficult to place things that way, because you have to like manually push things out, or use add-ons to help place things more precisely. Onivore says, built outside the box is nice. Yes. Okay, I was not expecting that. That's, I mean, this place feels very expansive, and that's because Omer Hart has done an amazing job of using the space here. And oftentimes you'll see it within camps, you'll see caged animals and whatnot. Maybe it's food for later, maybe they're training them to do dirty things, or whatever. You often see caged animals, so it feels very naturally set here. The camps, the tents, what are they doing? They're talking. So we do have Argonians within the Imperial Army too. It's an interesting style. This is so fun. This is so fun. If you want to tell me more about like what your guild does as far as the role playing, so this is from the Imperial Enclave guild on PCEU. I really like. You're doing an amazing job with it, by the way. Just little tents here. Place to sleep. They look intimidating. You see this encampment off in the distance, and you know you don't want to mess with it. Even just doing a great job of like making the floor of this using the rocks and just a couple plants here and there. I feel like I'm trespassing. Like any moment they're going to come and like ask why I'm here. You don't belong here. No, I'm a welcome guest. Okay, that's amazing. And they said it was built on top of a mine, and so you can kind of see some of the remnants of that too. Okay, I think I got about everything. Thank you. Thank you all. Better be the same faction. Yes, I am... Uh-oh, what one is this? Oh no, usually the siege equipment has, it's faction specific. I can't actually tell from these trebuchets. Criminal scum! Oh no! Stop, criminal scum! Oh no! Oh no! They found me out! They found me out! I'm here to release the animals. Oh no! I'll release you. Oh no! Get them, Durzog! You can do it! Okay, I'm running away. Running away. They won't find me here. Oh no! They found me. I have magic. I have magic. I shall magically protect myself in my shield and teleport away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was close. Rescue the small ones and run. I'm the one that needs rescuing. That was fun. Thank you. Thank you. The Imperial Enclave. And thank you, Omer Hart. Okay, Hachiko-chan's up next on our housing hike. I was very immersed in that. I was just like dumbfounded a little bit. Not that it takes much, but that was impressive. Okay, Hachiko-chan's up next. Oddlothy. Love this guild. Hachiko-chan said that they want to make sure I say that they're from the Aetherius Art Guild on PCEU. I was told this is one of the big 2 housing guilds on PCEU. So, Aetherius Art, great guild. Did you have anything else to say about them? Hachiko-chan, you're here if you want to tell me more about Aetherius Art. And then they say it's the biggest and friendly housing guild on PCEU, and we are looking for more creative people who want to join our community. So if you are on PCEU and you are creative, maybe apply to Aetherius Art. That'd be great. Omnivore says another new way to let J Hart know he's seen everything. Try to kill him because he's seen too much. That's right. That's that's pretty well perfect. I love Hachiko-chan. I've toured lots of Hachiko-chan's homes here on the housing hike before. Now, they did it a little bit differently. So Hachiko-chan often does more of like Japanese cultural builds, and this is different. It's a Hobbit hole. You can tell that, so you can see the Hobbit hole here. So we might be ready for second breakfast. Probably don't want to go off on an adventure. Might be able to be coaxed into it though. Oh, we have lots of Hobbit holes, so it's more of like a Hobbit town. That's right. That's right. With chickens. Love the kind of very natural, whimsical, carefree look of this place. It's a peaceful place, right? With the Hobbit holes, with the big doors. Very secluded, yet welcoming in their own way. Bag End. Yeah, so we have like a Bag End type of a feel to this place. Nice, peaceful place. Oh, even reframing the entrance here into its own Hobbit hole. That's so cool. That must have been difficult to figure out how to do that. So it's using the enclosure arc and then adding all the hedges around it. Fancy door, fancy door. Omnivore says the exit even feels like a home. Yeah, it's super creative, and then you can actually exit into the home. Okay, that's really cool. So, if you want to join creative people like Hachiko-chan, apply to the Aetherius Art Guild on PCEU. I'm glad to see more robust housing guilds on PCEU. Great use of the colors. Kind of softer colors here with kind of the peachy, pinky colors and the purples. A bit rich. Again, very, very soft and peaceful. You can go inside the house too? Oh, wait, there's more? I wouldn't have really thought that. Wait, I can go in? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, I can't go in. Wait. There we go. There's more inside. The Hobbit hole. I'm going inside the Hobbit hole. Oh, this is... I didn't realize that. Oh, this is clever. This is super clever. I love how you have added the rounded arcs here and filled those in, so it just everything looks like tubes. Perfect. It's warm. We have books to read. Medicines. Even a little indoor garden. Oh, even indoor pond here. With the fish. Okay, I thought it was just going to be the courtyard, so this is a special treat. Picking flowers and making those into medicines. Now, if it's a Hobbit hole, I'm going to imagine there's going to be a lot of food. Somewhere. Gotta be. Place for guests. Tea makes sense for hobbits. Lots of food there. We have lots of drinks here, at least. And then... kitchen. The kitchen's the most important part, right? Mula says, I like the idea of the fireplace set into a few bookcases. Gives it a really cozy look. Oh, the cat seems to have spilled a bucket of cream here. Clever use of that Merkmeyer brazier. So we have food, we have produce, we have cheese, spices. Great kitchen area. I see that you're using this. It's the well, the Holaloo well. Using that as a fire grate. Really creative use of that. Drinks on tap. Tealess Lizzie with a follow. Thank you so much. Hope you've been enjoying our housing hike. Ooh. Hachiko-chan getting fancy with the fountain here. What did you use for a head on this? Uh-oh. I can't place it. What is it? Is it a little Daedric statue of some sort? What is it? I can't tell. It's a vase? Which vase is it? The Dwarven Lantern. Oh! Okay, so it is a little... I think it's actually multiple... It's got to be multiple furnishings, though, right? So it's a little Dwarven fountain. Or Dwarven lantern that's been sunk into that. Maybe something else being used for the kind of handle there. Okay, that's cool, Hachiko-chan. I like it. It looks very modern, like it has, like, controls on it. Okay, I'm fascinated by details like that. Storeroom, lots of food, you know. Enough for a day, at least. Oh, an amazing study back here. You know, you have to write a book about all of your adventures. Even though you've never left this place. No, this must be post-adventures. They have maps, they're writing, they even have maybe a little bit of a trinket from Schmaug. Is it Schmaug? Pass a fake door. Wait, there's a fake door? There's a fake door. Going to the fake door. Oh, we have... smokes. Oh, what do they smoke? Oh no, I forgot the name of it. It's something leaf. Something leaf. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot what's Hobbit smoke. Long bottom leaf, that's it. Is that it? Okay. The curl, no. So we have a beautiful bedroom here. I love the Eleanor clock just kind of being nestled up there. Just using the very top of it. It's a very tall kind of grandfather clock. Love the music box that's playing here too. Makes things feel a little bit more inviting. Yeah, pipe on the table. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the smoking. So how did you make the pipe? It looks like the very top of a wood elf vase of some sort. And then maybe hiding some incense down there. And the handle... There is like a little spade or something that might have a handle like that. Moon sugar bowl there. Okay. Anything? Did I miss anything else? I mean, there's so much to see here. I love the map on the table. It's kind of painting a very active scene here. The entrance room? Wait, I missed the entrance room. Over this way? He said I could go through the other fake door, so maybe there's another fake room. Aha, there is. There is another bedroom. So framing this fireplace, what Hachiko-chan has done is to use a canopy bed just to get this really ornate wooden structure to this. And it looks nice. Wait, I missed some... Oh, Hachiko-chan's been messaging me. Okay, thank you. I usually have my UI off. So, I got you, thank you. And then a bathtub in the corner. Okay. Everything you need for a quiet and simple life without any of those pesky adventures, right? Just stay here in the protection of the Shire. Eat 20 times a day. Fall in love. That's all you need. In your little hobbit hole. Thank you, Hachiko-chan. Thank you so much. And we already went to Sari's, so Lilith will be our last home for today's housing hike, and then we'll wrap up. And for Twitch, we'll do some giveaways. Okay, Lilith said to come check out their exercise coven cottage. He's gone to another one today, which was a winter park. I'm going to guess it's not a winter park. Let's find out. What will... I've gone to a couple of Lilith's homes before here on PCEU during our housing hikes before, so I'm definitely wondering what it's going to be like. Blind Stargazer says, J-Heart, do you have time to go back to Bruce's house? You missed the top terrace part. Oh, maybe I could. Oh, you could go out? I didn't know you could. Yeah, we have a pork mode. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, yeah, I can go there after. Ooh, so what is this? It's a cave. Feels like a cave with mushrooms. I'm a fan of the mushrooms. Magical archway here. And... oh! This feels like Blackreach. I didn't really play Skyrim. It looks like the glowy mushroom caverns of Blackreach. I'm not crazy, right? I've at least seen pictures. I think I maybe went there once. I played Skyrim a little bit, not a lot though. It kind of looks like that anyway. So this is using those Moonlit Cove vines from the achievement vendor in Southern Elsewhere Just kind of adds that magical glowy touch to all of this. And then we have the mushrooms, the glowiness. We have like a little farm down here. I like this. So the farm would not have natural sunlight, so we have the Varnfell glow stalks to, I guess, that mimics sunlight well enough to grow things by. So that's clever details for the farm underneath here. Okay. That's really cool. And then what do we have here? So it must be... Is this supposed to be a particular person's home that maybe you've met in Skyrim? Some sort of mage that lives here under in Blackreach? Definitely getting a mage vibe from this place. The Jerboa pet here. Yeah, Blackreach will be coming with the Greymore update. And not too long from now. Probably 3.5 months from now. More glowing stuff in the next chapter. I know, I'm a sucker for glowing plants. So we have the Nedic Orb and the Orrery there. Ends up making a really cool, kind of magical dome there. Maybe something to scry into. I just really love the moodiness of this corner. Kind of layering up the desk. Yeah, even just like details like this. So we have like a table here, and then we have a desk kind of layered on top. So you kind of have multiple places to put your books and your scrolls and whatever you're researching, and maybe important little things in a little drawer here. A little bit more accessible. I just really like the look of this desk area. Normally I don't pay that much attention to the desks, but this is super well done. Lilith says it's a Breton alchemist and a hermit. Okay, that's cool. So a Breton alchemist. This is really incredible. And then what else do we have here? More glowiness. I mean, it should just wrap around. The Exercise Cavern Cottage is a pretty small home overall. Oh wait, you even added like an outdoor area. Oh gosh, this is amazing. So we have like a pool of water here. Kind of partitioned off. Maybe get your water for your food prep or for clothes washing and things like that there. Because we have the laundry hanging up. We have an animal cage. I was seeing if there was anything in it. Oh no. I don't like the scythe right next to the animal cage. I mean, these might just be tools, but it kind of looks like this is the fate of whatever ends up in there. A little bit. It's a little bit too much fatalistic there. Oh, so we have a lovely outdoor area with a roof. With the beds. Kind of angled together again. Super fancy couch. Still have like you can still see the mushrooms and everything. They're just kind of ever present in this place. Monster Azer says, see, you can make this house a non-witch and death worshipping place. That's right, you can. It's difficult too, but you can do it. I'm really digging the fireplace here. I'm trying to see what all they did to really put this together, because I see a lot of orcish style rock work in here. It might just be a throne that's maybe been turned sideways. I think that is a throne. I think that's actually the back of a throne in the back. So using that to kind of build into the mantle there. You know, if you ever want your home to look a particular way, just kind of look for textures that belong to the style that you're looking for, and then you can just kind of supplement your build that way. Yes, the Orcish Throne. It's very, very lovely house. I know, it is, it is. So we have like a really amazing Blackreach style home here. That's incredible. The home does wrap around this way. I imagine for item slot reasons it didn't fill in the entire back of that. They are at 400 out of 400. Love the use of the black rock here too. Just makes everything look darker. Okay, so I apparently missed a terrace of Bruce's home. I'm gonna go back there and then we'll wrap up there. Okay, last thing. He wants to sleep in that couch. Yeah, that's a clever thing. We've seen that a lot today, is just kind of use a bench or a couch or a bed and just kind of take one and then put another one right next to it. And then it gives it a soft cushiony back as well, just kind of like you want to sink into it. Okay, last little bit. Oh yeah, I remember we went to Bruce's house to start with, and I saw all of the planters up here. I never got a really good look at them, so I missed out on that. So let's go back. This was the winery. Saw all this at the very beginning, but I didn't go through this door and see what was up here. So here we go. This will be where we wrap up. So the winery had all the grapes down below, presses inside, tasting areas, and outside is more of like a social area. Looks like we have a gaming table. We have drinks. We have a timer. Oh, it must be very competitive then. So we're playing Punctilious Conflict with Time Challenge. Just adding a little thing like an hourglass can kind of change the nature of this. So instead of being like a relaxing thing, take it at your own pace, sip some wine, it's more like, you better hurry, or you're gonna miss your move. So just little details like that change the look of it. This is exactly how I thought a chaise lounge ought to be used, which is just very leisurely. It's you have the wine, the candle, just sit there and pluck a grape or two. Relaxing look there. It's perfect. It's perfect. Then what else do we have on the terrace? Place to read and drink. And drink. It is a winery after all. And then I did want to get a good look at all these planters, so I guess I'm impressed by how many different types of planters there are with the chains. Adding flowers to them in a very tasteful way. I noticed a lot of these are from either the luxury vendor, as far as the flowers are concerned, from the luxury vendor, or from some of the home goods furnishers, or I think some of the white ones are achievement furnishings. But yeah, a lot of those are accessible in the game. Or the luxury plants, like the weird blooms, or this star flowers there, the coda flowers. These little Daedra thorns are actually just from the home goods finisher, though. They're super cheap. So a really great look here. I mean, you have a lot of greenery down below, especially with the vineyards, so kind of paying respect to the plants and everything that they bring us. Some beauty or wine. Kind of being one with nature here. Okay, and that will do it. So we'll wrap up and then go from there, and then we'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat. So, thank you everybody. This has been a real treat. Touring 9 houses on PCEU for our weekly housing hike, and it's been fun. We got some decoration inspiration along the way, saw some beautiful homes, and I do this every week at twitch.tv/jhartellis. If you have a home for me to tour, send me details on that to jhartellis on either PCEU or PCNA. I'll be touring more homes for PCNA tonight. And if you ever miss a VOD of this, you can check it out on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Or I did get screenshots of this as I went along. I will put those pictures up on my website, which is spicyeconomics.com. And I do live stream this on Friday at twitch.tv/jharellis, so you can follow me there. So that would be great. So, thank you, everybody. Beautiful homes. Thank you so much for letting me comment and tour. And I hope that you got maybe some ideas for your own homes, your own projects, or that you just enjoyed these. See people's creativity on display. So you can do lots with housing with ESO, so have fun with it. Be creative. Maybe enter some of my future contests. And stay spicy. Moo.